Throughout his career as an attorney, legal analyst, lobbyist, educator, and always a farmer himself, Larry Gearhardt has dedicated his life as a champion for agriculture. Larry's numerous contributions and the success of his endeavors have contributed to the betterment of the industry throughout the state of Ohio, as well as in the agricultural law field.
From the time I was 9 and started into the farming, it was just something that I wanted to do, but I was encouraged and wanted to go to college also. And at the end of my college career, I didn't really have a goal in mind as far as what I wanted to do, but I knew I eventually wanted to become a full-time farmer.
Larry began his career in private practice, but through an introduction via Opal Holfinger, Larry's path crossed with Bill Swank at Ohio Farm Bureau, and Ohio farmers found themselves with a man who could explain complex issues in terms everyone could understand, and then fight for them at the Statehouse.
I have had an opportunity to be in all 88 counties in the state of Ohio, and I have met so many wonderful, nice, diverse people, and every place that I went, I came home a smarter person than when I went there.
As Senior Director of Local and Legal Affairs at Farm Bureau, he supervised all of Ohio Farm Bureau's legal and local activities. Larry's career with Farm Bureau spanned 21 years, and agriculture had more than its fair share of issues during that time.
There were several challenges in my career that we faced, and the one that comes to mind most readily is what I refer to as the livestock wars. And this was a period of time where they were moving towards large livestock facilities. And of course it started out with the Dutch dairies being proposed in the neighborhood, and then it kind of got into the poultry and the hog industry. The other biggest challenge that I had was the huge increase in CAUV values. And almost overnight, landowners' property taxes increased by at least 100%, up to 200%, 300%. So those two challenges were my biggest challenges that I contended with was at Farm Bureau.
Larry has been dedicated to education and outreach for farmers. He organized, facilitated, or spoke at hundreds of meetings, ranging from a small group of Farm Bureau members at a kitchen table to as many as 500 members and the public in a school gymnasium. His ability to relate to farmers, not to mention his distinctive demeanor and remarkable speaking ability, made him a trusted friend to farmers. Among his accomplishments are working on legislation to transfer livestock permitting authority from Ohio Environmental Protection Agency to the Ohio Department of Agriculture, rules to modify Ohio's livestock environmental permitting program, updating Ohio line fence laws, instituting the fast tractor law, and serving on Ohio's eminent domain task force.
And I have not made those accomplishments personally or alone. Every accomplishment I have had has been supported by numerous people behind the scenes doing the legwork, willing to call, willing to write letters, willing to travel to meetings, and there's numerous accomplishments that we've made.
An observation at the American Agricultural Law Association annual symposium and a conversation with his barber led to another contribution Larry has made to his profession, the agricultural law program at Ohio Northern University.
And me and my agricultural law cohorts at that meeting would always come home from that meeting saying, Ohio should have an agricultural law program. So I happened to share this with my barber uptown here in Covington. And so he said, well, you know, one of my other clients I have is an assistant dean at the Ohio Northern University Law School, and he might be interested in that. We arranged a meeting, talked about the merits of it. So through that connection at my family barber, they were willing to start an agricultural law program at the Ohio Northern University.
Larry Gearhardt has spent his career perpetuating the advancement of agricultural law and serving as an ambassador for the farming community in the political arena and beyond. He has supported the Covington schools in his community, as well as St. John's Lutheran Church, and is the recipient of the Excellence in Agricultural Law Award by the American Agricultural Law Association. We welcome Larry Gearhardt as a member of the Ohio Agricultural Council Hall of Fame.